It's draft week. First round is Thursday night, where the Vikings have endless scratch-off tickets, which I feel all have guaranteed payouts. The Minnesota Vikings really have to go out of their way to screw up in the first round. Now, if Spielman were still the general manager of this team, okay, you look with one eye open, but we have Cam now collaborating with Kevin O'Connell and Ed Donatel. I think whatever happens on Thursday night, the Vikings will end up winners. At pick 12, Derek Stingley Jr., the last 2 years, he's played 10 games. That's a big concern there. As time has gone on this offseason, I've loosened up. I'm open to him being a Viking. If they do select him, cool. When healthy, he's the best corner in this draft. Jordan Davis. I understand that taking a nose tackle isn't sexy, and in a 4-3 base, I would agree with you, but a disruptive, strong, quick, fast nose tackle in a 3-4 is super valuable. You got to remember, for a 3-4, you need a defensive line that's got something extra to them that can really get after that. You have that with Dalvin Tomlinson. Harrison Phillips doesn't really move the needle for me. Jalen Twyman, he's going to get his opportunity. Adding Jordan Davis to this team would be a great pickup. Jameson Williams. I thought that maybe the Vikings could possibly trade back a few spots for this guy, but at this point, the hype train has gone into overdrive. If you want him, you have to take him at pick 12. If not for the ACL tear, he's easily a top 7 pick. I think we are going to have a more aggressive offense with Kevin O'Connell calling the plays, especially in the 2-minute drills to end the first half. Adding Williams to this offense is going to stretch opposing defenses so much thinner than they already are going to be with the personnel that we already have. The more that you want to double up, the more single coverage opportunities that we are going to have for automatic mismatches. Trading back, Garrett Bradbury not expected to have his 5th-year option picked up. Perhaps they take Tyler Linderbaum. They could go defensive line with Jordan Davis's Georgia teammate Devontae Wyatt. You've got options at corner with McDuffie and Booth, or if you trade down far enough, Kaiir Elam out of Florida, all of which can be quality contributors while also adding additional draft capital. This is such a talent-rich draft that the Vikings have to work extra hard to fuck this up, such as drafting any quarterback, but especially in the first round. Malik Willis, Desmond Ridder, Kenny Pickett, really? Nah, man, have your eyes set on the 23 draft. Now, let's say if the Vikings trade down far enough to get an additional first-round pick in 2023, the Vikings now have 2, a little bit more maneuvering necessary, but they can put themselves in a position to trade up for their next quarterback, assuming that it doesn't work out with Kirk Cousins. At that point, he'll have 1 year left on his deal. But going back to screwing up in this year's draft, if the Vikings trade up, forfeiting a second-round pick for Ahmad Sauce Gardner, a guy that is talking so much shit coming out of a weak-ass conference, the only way that this scenario works out is if he is nothing less than the second coming of Champ Bailey. That's the bar that I'm setting for this guy. He better be lights out. Ultimately, I don't think the Vikings trade up at all, which I believe is required if you want Sauce. I'm super optimistic for Thursday night. Welcome to draft week, baby!